got some venison shoulder, I've got a ham, and I've got some back strap here. We're going to cut all this up, and that's way too much for this one recipe, but I'm going to make a few different recipes today. I'm going to do the spicy, I'm going to do teriyaki, I'm going to do some black pepper and regular venison. So I'll have plenty for the smoker. These are all going to go on the smoker Traeger pellet grill tomorrow. Alright, we got our venison all cut up. They're about a 1/4 inch thick strips. If you have a meat slicer, that'd be perfect, but I just had to use a sharp knife. But 1/4 inch thick, and however long you want them. Some of those you could probably cut in half, but what we're going to do is put them in a gallon Ziploc baggie with our spicy marinade and let it sit overnight. Alright, today I'm going to show you how to make smoked habanero, actually Scotch bonnets, habanero venison jerky. In the tub I've already got 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 2 garlic cloves, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of red pepper flakes, and instead of 2 habanero peppers, I'm going to use 1 Scotch bonnet pepper. So I've got 1 Scotch bonnet pepper all minced up, and I'm going to put that into the bowl with the rest of the ingredients. Alright, now we're going to mix it. Again, I've got 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 2 garlic cloves, 1/2 cup of soy sauce, 1/2 cup of Worcestershire sauce, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of red pepper flakes, and 1 Scotch bonnet pepper minced. Instead of Scotch bonnets, you can use 2 habanero peppers minced. And we're going to put about 2 pounds of venison trimmed up into this solution, and we're going to let it set for overnight and put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in the refrigerator to marinate. But before we put it in the marinade, we're going to put it in the blender and blend it all up really good. Yeah, you might notice this. I'm going to make some bourbon jerky here after I finish this recipe, and I'll post that online. Let's try it out here. Woo! Spicy, but not bad. Not bad spicy. But man, it's got a little kick and it's good. Let's get the venison cut and in the marinade. Alright, we got our 9-point from last year in the bag. We're going to let it marinate overnight in the fridge. And we're going to cut up this backstrap and ham and make some other sauce for it. Basically, when you fold it up, you want to get all the air out, and do what you can to keep the air out. That would help marinate it better. And if you're wondering what pellets I'm using the Traeger signature pellets, which have hickory, maple, and cherry. So that's what I'm using for the jerky, both the spicy and the teriyaki. Alright, we got the Traeger grill fired up, and she's a-smoking. Gonna put her on 180, and we will smoke these venison strips for probably 2.5 hours and check them. 3 to 4 hours I think is going to be too much, so we'll check it in a couple hours after we get them on. Alright, we've got our meat laid out on the Traeger pellet smoker, and you want to lay the meat as flat as you can. Don't let it bunch up. And we've got our temperature on 165, so we're gonna smoke this dude for about 2 hours. We might bump our temperature up a little bit to about 175, maybe 180, but we'll check it in about an hour. So good luck. Alright, we just put the teriyaki jerky on, and it looks pretty good. We got her at 165, and I got it on super smoke. So we will leave this on about 3 hours and check it. Alright, we put this on at 6:45, and it is now 9:30. So we got like 2.5 hours. It's still a little pink and a little flexible. We're going to leave it on for another half hour and check it again. Well, we're at 3 hours and we got the Traeger set at 165 and it's perfect temperature. So let's open this dude up and see what they look like. Wow, they're looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I think I'm going to snatch a little piece here and try it out. Alright, it's still a little bit chewy. I like it a little bit firmer. So we're going to leave it on for another half hour and check it again. Maybe another 45 minutes. But we'll certainly let you know. It certainly tastes good. Well, we just initiated the shutdown cycle. It's been 3 hours and 15 minutes and it's done, and it's great. It's perfect, and it's spicy, and it tastes great. So let's shut this Traeger down, put it on the tray over here, and then we'll have a taste test. Alright boys, here's some 9-point ham and backstrap jerky, spicy, with Scotch bonnet peppers, Worcestershire, you know the drill. I'll put the recipe below. Let's try a piece. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's good. So it's 10:45. We put it in at 6:45. 4 hours. I think it's good. Not too dry, not too moist. It's perfect.